Hey everyone, welcome to Relatively Refined. My name is Paula. In today's video, we are doing all things spring. I have a fun spring-related thrift haul to share with you, including some vintage Easter decor. I also am going to take you with me to Lowe's where we'll pick out some plants, bring them home, and spruce up my back patio. If that sounds like fun, stick around and let's get started. I have been thrifting over the last couple of weeks and I have had some fantastic luck. So I have not one, not two, but 3 bags of goodies to share with you. So let me dive in. Now, I do believe that all of these items are items that I am going to be keeping for myself. I do have several things that I have thrifted for the shop, but I'm going to put those in a separate video because I just wanted to share these with you and just share some of the things that I've been finding. And if I have time in this video, I'll show you how I styled them. If not, I'll save the styling part for another video. All right. A few videos back, I thrifted some tiny salt and pepper shakers with little deer on them. Adorable. I didn't have my glasses on when I first found them, and so I thought they were squirrels, which they were not. And I called them squirrels in front of another shopper who gave me kind of a funny look. But anyway, short story long, they were deer, not squirrels. But today I was at the thrift store and I actually found some squirrel salt and pepper shakers, and they are adorable. I paid $1.50 for them. You can see they're salt and pepper, and they are super cute. I think they will be really, really cute in the fall, even just as decor. And in our family, we have a thing for salt and pepper shakers, as you will see. So I'm gonna keep reaching down. So actually, let me pull a few things over, and then I won't have to reach quite so much. And I'll put one of my bags up here, and then I can just grab from that. Okay. Also today, not all of these items are thrifted from today, but a couple of them are. I found, this one happens to be this darling little Easter planter. Now this is clearly homemade. It has someone's initials on the bottom, 1974, and the chick's eyes are kind of funny, but it was just so darn cute. And for $1.50, I couldn't leave it behind. So I brought home this adorable little Easter planter. I think it will be so cute with flowers or greenery or a little plant in it. And this is going to go into my Easter decor. Also, keeping with the Easter theme, I found this darling little bunny. She looks like something out of Peter Rabbit, like Mrs. Rabbit, maybe, I don't know, Peter's mom. She was $4, and she is also like a little vase. You could put a few sprigs of flowers in there, and she would be so darling. But look at her dress. I love the blue. I don't know if it's coming across on camera as clearly as it is here. It's a little bit lighter on camera than it is in real life, but it's a very pale blue with polka dots. And I thought she was so cute. She had to come home with me. And as I said, I think I paid $4 for her. All right, I'm just gonna start grabbing randomly. I have a hard time resisting pretty bowls. And I saw this is from Goodwill. Actually, no, this is from the charity thrift store that I go to. It was $3, and it is a beautiful navy blue and white design. It says Orly Maison, New York, New York on the back. Not a brand I'm familiar with, but I just thought it was gorgeous. So beautiful. And you know me in blue and white, I cannot resist. So that did come home with me. This is a little bit unusual for my taste, but I do love things, Americana things with eagles on them. And I found this beautiful ceramic plaque. It's actually a thermometer with this beautiful eagle on it. It looks like wood, but it is actually a ceramic. And so I think we are going to hang this on our back porch, which you will see later in this video. You won't see me hanging this, but you will see the porch because later in this video, I'm gonna do a little porch refresh for spring. But I thought he was so pretty, really nice, no chips or cracks, and the thermometer is accurate, so that's a plus. Okay, again, in keeping with the bowl theme. Now, these are the only bowls. These I may possibly list on the shop. I'm not sure. There are only 2 of them, and they reminded me of the cabbage or lettuceware. They are not marked at all on the bottom, but I think they're just so pretty, this beautiful green and white. So I couldn't, there were actually 3, but the third one had a big chunk out of it. So I just came home with 2. And as I said, I may keep those, or I may list those on the shop. Those are probably some of the only things in this haul that may go on the shop. All right. As I said, we are obsessed with salt and pepper shakers in my house. So this was a quarter. It is not vintage or old or anything, but it is really good sized. And I have a very, very big version of this for salt on my stove. And this is going to be for pepper. So this was 25 cents at Goodwill. This next item was also, I think, 25 cents at Goodwill. It is this sort of silver plated, it looks like a little sugar bowl. And it has kind of enamel on the inside. It came with this ribbon tied to it, which I'm going to remove. But what I was thinking would be really cute is to put a little striker paper on the bottom and put matches in this and keep it next to my candles. I thought that would be so lovely. So for a quarter, I got that. And let's see, the last item in this bag, oh, no, there are 2 items left. For $1.99, and these are all wrapped up. These are brass coasters. It's a set of 4. They're very thin, but really beautiful. And I thought these would be really lovely on our coffee table in the fall. So, and I thought $1.99 was a great price for these. So I did bring those home. And then in here, these were $1 each. And they are 4, no, I'm sorry, they are 3. There are 3 of them. They're little wooden plaques, and they have decoupaged on the front these little bird pictures. And they're very petite, but I thought since there are 3 of them, they would look pretty hanging, you know, one above the other in a narrow spot on a wall or something. I don't know, there was just something about them. It's really not necessarily something that is my style, so to speak, but I just love the look of them, and I love the birds. I think that's what drew me to them, were the birds. And they seem very 70s to me. You know, like something you would have made in the 70s and it had been hanging in your house. Maybe that's what it was, the nostalgia of them. So they were, as I said, $1 each, so I picked up all 3 of them. So that finishes off bag number 1. Let me pull up bag number 2. Okay, I have bag number 2, and this only has 2 items in it, but they are 2 items that I really am so excited about. The first is this beautiful brown and kind of light green teapot with this gorgeous floral design. It says it is marked Sadler, made in England on the bottom. You see it's kind of held, the rubber band is holding it together, and I don't want to drop it, but there is the back stamp. And I thought this was absolutely stunning. I love this. I thought it was actually very, very springy. I paid $5 for this, and I am super excited to put this on a spring table. Maybe I'll do like a little Easter tablescape or something featuring this. It's just so beautiful. So let me put that down. And then the second item is another teapot. And this one is also beautiful. It is this kind of rosy wine color and this gorgeous floral design with the gold detailing. Look how pretty that handle is. And I just thought this was so gorgeous. This was also $5, and this is also stamped made in England on the bottom. It's probably very hard to see because it's kind of impressed in there rather than printed on, but just beautiful. So, I mean, you know, do I need another teapot? I do not need another teapot, but do I want another teapot? Phoebe, that's Phoebe snoring. That's you snoring. So I don't need one, of course, but I wanted both of these, so I brought them home, and I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I am excited to use them and put them on my table. So that is bag number 2. All right, let me put that down, and I will pick up bag number 3. All right, some of these things I did get today, and some of them are also Easter themed. So let me go ahead and just pull out. Now there was just one. It's a little bunny napkin ring, and he was 50 cents, but I thought he was darling. I really was hoping to find more, but I scoured the store and I only found him. So he will be cute just as little, you know, a little decorative touch somewhere. And I just think he has the sweetest little face and that little orange and green floral design right there. I thought he was precious. So I had to rescue him. Then I found this for 99 cents at Goodwill, this little tea bag holder in the shape of a teapot. And I believe under that Goodwill sticker, I'll have to soak that off because they put these things on with some kind of adhesive that doesn't want to come off. But I believe that's a sailboat under there. But I thought this was so pretty and perfect for summer with the sailboat and the blue and white. So that, as I said, was 99 cents. Then for 99 cents, new in the box, there was this little soy candle that says Beyond Grateful, but it's lavender scented. Oh, it smells lovely, and it's never been burned. So for 99 cents, you can't beat a soy candle, soy wax candle. So I will definitely be burning that. I love the scent of lavender. So I brought that home. All right, then I found these 2 darling little, I guess they probably are for demi-tasse teacups or cups, but there were no teacups with them. They are marked Copeland Spode, made in England, rosebud chintz, and they are darling. Now this gold sticker comes off. That was the pricing. They were each $1, which I guess, I don't know. I was thinking maybe 50 cents would be more like a price, but for just a random saucer. But I was happy to pay $1 a piece for these because they are beautiful. And my sister Patty talks about this a lot, that for the odd, you know, saucer or little plate, you can use them in so many ways. You can use them as an underplate for a candle or a small plant. You can use them to hold your tea bags, as a spoon rest, as a coaster on a side table. And I just love the pattern of this. I thought it was so beautiful. So for $1 a piece, those came home with me. Then this little dish was $4, which I think is honestly kind of high, but it was a cute little size. It could be almost like a soap dish. It is ironstone. I can't really read the back stamp all that well, but there it is. I think it says semi-vitreous porcelain, but it's just so simple and beautiful. And I love just some true old white ironstone. So I got this for $4. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but I do think it would be pretty in your bathroom to hold makeup or soaps or, you know, a candle, even any number of things. All right, let's see. You know me and anything handmade, I can't resist. So this little, I don't know what you call it. It's not really a doily. It's just like a little piece of linen textile, was hand embroidered, and you can tell it was hand done from the back. and it was $1, and it was just sitting there on the shelf. So I had to rescue this. And honestly, that little ironstone dish on top of that is really pretty. Would be so pretty on a bedside table to hold your rings and watch and so forth at night. Just really lovely. So this came home with me for $1. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. This was, I don't think I took the tag off of this because I actually got this piece a couple weeks ago. This is Lenox. It was $2, and it's just this little pedestal dish with the classic Lenox gold band in that cream color. It's absolutely beautiful. You could use this for so many things. I don't know, you could put candy in it, a candle on it, you could put a plant on it, you could use a trinket dish on your side table, just any number of things. And that classic Lenox golden cream, goes with absolutely anything. So for $2, that was for sure coming home with me. At a minimum, at the very least, I can send it to my sister Patty, who loves this kind of Lenox. So that was in bag number 3. We are getting toward the end. For 99 cents, which is what baskets are at my Goodwill, I found this beautiful round basket. I've thrifted several like this, and I love them because they're just great for holding all kinds of things. Just organizing anything in your pantry, in your bathroom, under your sink. I just think you can't go wrong with a really nice basket. So I got that for 99 cents. In fact, I can use it right now to hold some of my little treasures and corral them. Baskets are great for corralling all kinds of stuff. Then for $2, I got this rabbit or bunny cake mold. It's a cake pan, and it was so cute. I thought, honestly, this would be great as decor, but what really got me, I'm sorry, that probably was loud. What really got me was that on the front was a handwritten recipe for how to use the pan. You pour the cake batter into one side, you cover it with the side, it has a little hole in it, you bake it in your oven just per the cake mix or cake recipe directions, and then you take it out, you unmold it, and you can stand your cake upright like this and decorate it. And I don't know. I don't even have the heart, honestly, to take that little recipe off. It's just so cute. But I thought, honestly, just sitting on a shelf, this is so cute. It's a little bit reminiscent of those antique chocolate molds, which are super expensive, but I would love to have one of those one day. But in the meantime, I have my bunny cake mold. And then the last items I got today at the thrift store were these adorable little rabbit shelf sitters. They have like a little beanbag bottom, and then their little faces. I thought they were so cute. I have no idea where I'm going to put them. Whoops, she's backwards. You can see her little face. But honestly, how could you leave these behind? There was no way. Hazel, hold on. Okay, you can mark me safe from the lady walking her poodle and miniature schnauzer. So I've been well protected. But as I was saying, these are so darling. I mean, look at that little face. There was no way I was leaving these behind. They had to come home. I mean, could you have left these behind? It's a hardened heart that could leave these little darlings on the shelf for $1 each. So they came home with me. So that concludes my 3-bag thrift haul. As I said, most of these items, actually probably all of these items, I'll be keeping for myself, but stay tuned for an upcoming video in which I will share with you all of the things that I have found to list on the shop.
All right, well, here is a look at what I picked up at Lowe's. I got potting soil, these beautiful Gerbera daisies. We grew these last year and they did so well on our back patio. I got a bunch of gorgeous hibiscus plants in some stunning colors. Absolutely beautiful. That yellow with the pink center, some bright pink ones. I think there's a kind of a reddish colored one, just really lovely. I got several big clay pots to pot them in, and I picked up a petite rose, one of the double knockout roses. Those also do extremely well on our back patio. So I just need to load these into my car, head home, and start to tackle that back patio. Let's get going.
All right, here is a before look at our back screen porch. It is really in need of a good spring cleaning, which is what I intend to do today. There's Phoebe looking out the back. I have these really beautiful raised bed planters that were sent to me from a company called Costway to try out. They actually sent me 3. There's one you can't see quite off camera, but I absolutely love them. I love the little crisscross detail on them. I like that shelf down below. They were fairly easy to put together. I put one together by myself, and then my sons put the other 2 together for me, and they did that, you know, lickety split. Over here we have our chaise lounges, which the dogs love. And then in this back corner is where we overwinter our Carolina jasmine and our hydrangea. It's tucked back in that back corner to keep it away from the frost of the winter time. And then over here is a planter with a bunch of dead plants on it that need to be emptied out. And we do have 2 beautiful hibiscus that Truey purchased. So my intention is to put 2 hibiscus in each of these planters. And then there is room for a 3rd little pot, and we'll put something else in that. And then I bring you around over here. You can see this 3rd planter is over here. So that's my plan for this porch once I get it all vacuumed and swept out and the pollen washed off. But again, I do want to say that I'm very, very pleased with these planters. They are sturdy. They're made of a treated resin product, so they'll withstand the weather, and they were not overly expensive. So I will leave a link in the description box, I believe with the discount code as well, if you're interested in something like this. I was happy to have something raised up and easy to work with, and I also was happy to have that shelf down below to store extra pots or watering cans, a basket of gardening tools, etc. So let me go ahead and get started cleaning this porch up, and then we will pot up the beautiful plants we got at Lowe's, and hopefully the after shot of this porch will be much more beautiful. All right, so I have moved out a lot of the stuff. I've taken the cushions off these chairs. There's Hazel. You can see all the stuff is out there in the backyard to get hosed down. I didn't move these because they're heavy, and I'm just going to vacuum around them, but you can see after the winter really. And we also had a very windy week. The last couple of weeks have been windy, so a lot of stuff has blown around. So I'm going to get the shop vac out and give this a good vacuum, and then I'll wash off all the stuff that's out in the yard to get the pollen off of it. And there's Hazel, just relaxing. Hi, Hazel. Here is the after. I planted these little pots with two really cute pink Gerbera daisies. And we did the same thing last year, and those flourished there. They were beautiful all summer long. Over here, we have these gorgeous hibiscus plants. I need to take the tags off. This is a Fort Myers hibiscus. And this one is one that has duotone blooms. So it has two different color blooms on it. I have some spare pots under there. This beautiful orange colored one is some kind of a Hawaiian type hibiscus. And there's another beautiful orange one. Here is my lemon tree. So hopefully I'll have as good luck with my lemon tree as my sister Patty is having with hers. And then I did sweep. I hosed down the chaise lounges. This stays in the corner because it's nice and shaded here, and it really does well. It loves it. And in the back, of course, we have our little ball throwers for the doggies. That is our bird seed in that galvanized tub. And then over here, we have two more hibiscus. Now, we have two empty pots, this one and then one on the other side. And I'll slowly spin you around so you can see. There's nothing in that back corner. I just have our plant stand. That might go out to the front porch or the front stoop with some plants in it. I'm not sure yet. But the second empty pot is right here. So we're going to head up to Lowe's one more time and see what we can find to put in there. Something spiky and tall, I'm not sure exactly, but I think this looks really, really pretty. I'm very happy to have finished this task. Well, almost finished it. 90% finished this task today. And the clouds have come out, so it's not quite as sunny as it was earlier today, but that's just fine because these are beautiful and sunny themselves. And I do want to again thank Costway for working with me on this segment of the video because I love my elevated plant stands or raised bed gardens. I think they are beautiful. And if you are interested in these, check out the link below and grab yourself a couple and get a good discount on them as well. I'll leave my discount code in the description box down below as well. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the thrift haul, the sprucing up of the back porch. It was a beautiful day to do spring-related things, and thrifting and gardening are two of my favorite things. So I was glad to have you keeping me company while I went about my day. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Did you enjoy the gardening part? What was your favorite item that I thrifted? And would you have picked up those little bunny shelf sitters? Be honest. If you are interested in spring and Easter content, I will leave a playlist down in the description box of some of our previous and past spring and Easter tablescaping and decorating videos. I'll also try to link some of them up here, and stay tuned because we have lots more content coming. So if you enjoyed this and haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and share this video with a friend who you think will enjoy this content as well. All right, that's going to do it for today. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.